Is Hamas the problem in Gaza?
As far as Israel and the United States of America, yes, of course, Hamas is the problem. Because Hamas, the rise of Hamas, the birth and then the rise of Hamas, and the popularity Hamas enjoys among the Palestinians has shocked those who created Israel and continue to sponsor it. Because they thought they had domesticated the Palestinian national movement, that they had been able to downgrade the PLO and the Fatah movement in particular into accepting some form of a settlement in exchange for being recognized. And this is what led to Oslo. And then Hamas comes, leads the Palestinian people in saying, this is not what we started the struggle for. The struggle is for our homeland. See, I don't give a damn about a Palestinian state as a Palestinian. My mother was born in Beersheba. My mother has a house in Beersheba. I want to go back to my mother's house. I don't give a damn about those Israelis, the Jews who came from Europe and elsewhere in the world to dispossess my people and to turn us into a population of refugees. I don't give a damn about the future of Israel. And yes, I want to see Israel come to an end, because Israel is a colonial entity created on my homeland. So when Hamas said this to me, I immediately become a supporter of Hamas. I think Hamas is the future for my people. Are we the Palestinians made to pay for the crimes of the Nazis? If the Nazis killed the Jews in Europe, why should the Jews come and live in my mother's house, in my father's land? Is that extremism? If that is extremism, then I am an extremist. If that is terrorism, then I am a terrorist. We are freedom fighters. We are not extremists.
Maybe we stop talking about history from yesterday and 60 years ago and others. Let's talk a bit history from tomorrow. Let's talk about history. I know it sounds as an oxymoron, but let's talk about the history.
What about justice? Do you ever recognize justice? What about my land? What about my homes?
We need justice for everyone. And I tell you where
justice. You go back to Germany. That's justice.
Well, you can't send me
turn Germany into a Jewish state, not Palestine. Why should Palestine be a Jewish state? Why?
You were born in Hebron, and I was born in Tel Aviv. So I was born in Israel, the same way that you were born in Palestine.
No,
so
not the same way. Where did your father come from? Where did your father come from?
You can go back in history.
And how did he come to Palestine? How did he dispossess my people?
Let me have a constructive...
Turn us into refugees.
Let me have a constructive suggestion. Instead of me questioning your right for Palestine and you question my right for Israel, let's both of us recognize that we have some right on some of it.
Never! I will never recognize that you have a right on a land stolen from my people. Okay. A land stolen from my people.
So you'll perpetuate the injustice, you'll perpetuate the violence, and you'll perpetuate the lack of...
We are freedom fighters. We are freedom fighters fighting for our rights.
And you won't find a